It's always seasonal depression.
That makes it.
That depression doesn't go away.
It's about the seasonal depression. Is it seasonal if it doesn't go away?
No, then it's perennial. I have perennial depression. Don't ask me how it works. It just does.
I suffer from PD.
Hi guys, welcome to tonight's episode of Endless Ocean. I don't remember the subtitle of this. I will eventually. One of these days I'll remember all this stuff, but welcome to the Endless Ocean.
It's chaos and cat videos.
Chaos again. Did I fucked up the name of that last time. I was gonna put that as the video name. I did not. I put something fitting. I put let's see. Episode 1 was Washed Ashore. Episode 2 is The Voice is Born. Episode 3 is Hope Rising. So they fit, but it's not what everybody wanted. Oh god, I need a nap. I don't need a nap. I've been depression napping half the day, and that's not great. If anybody depression napping, you know that depression nap is not nice. It's not like, oh, I feel so rested after. No, that. I am exhausted, and I've slept half the day.
People who can take like a 30-minute...
the day, and I also feel like I'm gonna throw up.
People who can take a 30-minute nap, wake up, and function are not human.
No, those are not people. Also, what did Pooper do?
I'm so bad.
Mosquito?
He's so sad.
Says I'm not sad.
He said his name.
Sad boy.
I'm bad.
There's my boy. That's my boy.
He's sad boy.
Are you gonna go to work tomorrow? Yeah? Okay. Go lay down.
Take your puppy to work day?
Every day is take your puppy to work day when you work in a kennel.
Oh, that's true.
I work at an animal hospital, so I can literally bring him to work pretty much every day. And I have to, because otherwise he just screams half the day.
Oh.
Still does it at the clinic. But yeah, guys, in case you missed last episode, our party's in an interesting predicament. They've got an ex-acquaintance who's now an eldritch patron, and they have an ancient spaceship that acts as a home base in a secondary town. It's like their mission hub. They also don't know what they're doing.
Do we ever?
We're surviving.
Even that's debatable sometimes.
Okay, we're surviving off of stupidity and anxiety.
Cat videos.
And cat videos.
Cat videos.
And a lack of booze. But yeah, so there's like lowdown. Like the party got the remaining people from the town of Port Flint onto their ship. The remaining 20 individuals that were not burned alive or slaughtered by voidwalkers, which is a horrifying prospect because the salvagers got attacked by them and they survived. That's impressive. But yeah, so we got voidwalkers now. We got a talking ship, or rather a talking ship automaton AI that we don't know whether it's the ship or a separate thing yet. But if she's smart, she porcelain, and she kick your booty.
Mommy.
She might have mommy vibes.
It's Gossip Mommy.
Gossip Mommy.
It's Gossip Mommy.
Oh man.
That's a
She
shirt.
doesn't even have mommy milkers though. It's just Gossip Mommy.
She don't need the mommy milker. She's mommy.
She is
Hold
mommy.
on. Where's the shirt list?
Gossip Mommy, no mommy milkers.
Mommy milkers not included. Some assembly required.
Gossip Mommy, some assembly required. That's good. I like that. Hang on, how many shirts do we have now?
I'm trying to find the list. It's somewhere in here.
That's horrifying.
Oop, oop, oop.
In case you want some of the shirts from the show, guys, let us know. Seriously, put it in order. I have to order a certain amount in order to buy the shirts at a reasonable price. So, like, in order to get, let me pull up the thing real quick. I want to just give you guys a quick lowdown of how much I need to order in order to, like, make it cost effective for everybody. Here we go, band shirts. As a perfect example, this shirt I am wearing right here. Beautiful black and white romance shirt. In order to order these at a reasonable cost per shirt, and when I say reasonable, I'm going to assume like $15 to $20 a shirt. The pricing was somewhere around, I think it was $17 a shirt was what I could get it down to. Do this. 10, 10.
At least until I invest in a screen printing machine.
Exactly. Once we have a screen printer, that'll work. We had an option. Okay, so right now, because of volume discount, if I buy 30 shirts, I can get you shirts for $11 a shirt. That's obviously before all the goodness of shipping and handling, but yeah, it's $11 a shirt if I order 30 of them. So you want these shirts? I need numbers. If I'm ordering them on a one-to-one basis, these are literally a $26 shirt. So if you want to keep the costs down and help support the show, I need shirt orders. So, also, in case you've missed it, we are now sponsored by W Energy. You can check out the code with exclamation point code, which will give you the goodness that is our W link code put in by our own lovely Kayla. In fact, I will do it in the code or in the chat just so everybody can see it. Boom. Also, Kayla, I just realized, did you type up that Nightbot thing?
I did. Is there a typo?
No, did you type it up?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wow, you look tired. Man, W is mean if they're just shouting that out right away. But no, that sounds about right if it's one of us typing it. But yeah, no. So go to WGG. Use our code CLTTRPG. That's Chronacy Legion TTRPG. That'll get you 10% off your order. We get a portion of your shipping cost and gets sent to me. That way we can put it back into the show. Every penny from the W orders, from the t-shirt orders, it all goes to the show. So if you want to help the show, you want to help us, check out our stuff. We got stuff. Eventually I will make a full thing where I can show shirt printouts. In the meantime, it may just be like having a folder of pictures in my Google Drive, something like that, so people can see what the shirts look like. We'll see. But yeah. I think that's everything. So, cool. I got a bonus 50 points. Woohoo! 50 channel
What am I doing? Oh, fuck. I'm fucking things up. We're good.
What are you doing?
We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing happened.
Are you good?
Maybe. I don't know.
It doesn't sound like it. I have concerns.
I'm having an
So you have some
ADHD
W
day,
energy.
okay? It's bad.
Yeah. Sounds
As
like
of right now, I have 8 shirt designs.
And that's not including the ones I already have put together, too.
That's including the ones that I made you.
No, I know, but I have 12 band shirts. So I've got all of Abel's band shirts, which are Black White Romance, Featherfall in Reverse, Repeater Rifle Kelly, Theory of an Undead, Ninth Level Death King, Shatter into Pieces, I Revivify, State of Feeble Mind, From Shadowfell to Feywild, Naga Airship, Gnomish Gambino and Seraphim Silence, all as band shirts. Plus, as you've seen before, I don't have it on me, it's in the laundry, but you have the Currency Legion TTRPG shirt, which is pretty. It's Currency Legion TTRPG with the fucking dice on your titty. Who doesn't want a D10 on their titty?
It's a D titty.
It's a D10D.
It's a D titty.
Gone.
Titty. Oh, that's the one that broke the camel's back? Really?
No.
I was going to say, that's not even bad. I've done definitely worse. So that's like, what? Yeah.
You kidding me?
Well,
It's not
sure,
even 9:30 yet. We're already done.
Yeah, damn.
Just break out the moon pies.
It is a horrifying prospect to me. Like, I already am not a big fan of moon pies. I know that's blasphemy, but I don't like marshmallows, so that's why. But matcha moon pies.
They're so good.
Where do you get those?
I got this at Ross.
I'm sure you can find them online pretty easily. In
I
fact,
found some at Five Below.
matcha moon pie.
These are things that I don't have near me.
Probably find them on Amazon.
Yeah, Five Below's not that great, so.
You know what? I found them. I will send you the link later.
Okay.
In all of the horror. Oh no! So the official green tea moon pies, the official matcha green tea moon pies, there were only 100 boxes made of that, of the official brand. So that was way limited run. But Lottie Choco Pies, 12-piece box is $10.75 on Amazon. So I will, because I care.
Thank you.
There you go. And in fact, I'll even be nice because I know Kayla will want this too. Because obviously she's enjoying it. So
They're
there we go.
delicious.
But yeah. I know I asked a little bit ago, but before we start, does anybody need a draw? I only got answers from one person specific.
Nope.
Screw it, I'll deal with the draw.
Oh shit! All right. We're going out with a bang, bang, bang.
I'm
bang.
gonna go as long as possible without a draw.
Oh, you're gonna hate me with today's session then.
You're gonna, don't back me into a corner. Don't.
I'm gonna fate you.
He puts Baby in the corner. Well, CJ maybe.
I put babies in the corner. All
But
right.
he's already in the corner.
All right. This is, if I remember right, this is a good one. Deck of Fates V3. That is the 3 of Coins, which is the trader. 3 of Coins. Yeah. So you find yourself making a curious exchange. You give up one item or portion of wealth and get what the previous card holder exchanged for the card's contents. The worth of the item must be 1,000 GP, so we'll hold on to this, and if you get something, you can trade it.
Okay.
And that is marked. Also, you guys have more draws, too, because of the level up. I forgot to up that. You guys were at 4 now. So, Ryan and Andy, you each have 3 left. Akila, you have 4. So, there's that. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. If you find anything of, it doesn't even have to be yours. So if you trade for something of 1,000 gold or more, you get whatever's inside the card. Now I gotta pull up item stuff because I gotta know what's gonna be in it. It would help if I remembered item costs. Rare starts at 5,000, right?
I think.
I think so.
Item cost 5E. Here we go. Yeah, as much as 5,000 or more. burden cost. Uncommon. Common range from 50 to 100. Uncommon are 100 to 500. What? Hang on. Let me see. Let me see that thumb. Anyways, give me one sec. I will literally have this in a moment. It's just gonna bother me. Item cost and Xanathar's Guide to Everything. Your mother. Okay, yeah. So it'll be something like mid-range rare because they start at 500 and go up to 5,000. Very rare starts at 5,000. So keep that in mind for your discoveries. And with that, last we left off, you guys were set out for the destination of Deep Willow Village, which was the last known location of an attack by the Weave Walker, as well as the last known location of the Horizon Line. So, you've decided to take like the medium speed, which gets you there in about 3.5 weeks, is what we averaged. And if you're going, theoretically, you can just like fly there, or you can sail there. Either speed will be the same. Each method has its dangers and benefits. So I will let you guys decide how that goes. Like at this moment, you're still just kind of barely leaving Port Flint.
What do you guys think? Should we fly or should we sail?
I think honestly flying might be the smart idea here. I'd at least want to avoid any oceanic troubles for now, at least. The smoother weird things happen, the better. I'd rather run into the least amount of, wouldn't call them speed bumps on the ocean, but waves. Run into waves. Whitecaps, whatever they call them here.
You just hear a audible chuckle from Gossamer. Affirmative, crew. I will prepare flight for Port Deep Willow, or rather Deep Willow Village. To note, Deep Willow Village does not have a port connected to it. We will be docking in the bay and taking a smaller vessel more inland.
Right.
Also, important note, there is a fiend that is currently in charge of Deep Willow Plantation.
A fiend, you say?
Indeed, a devil to be specific. So long as nobody enters the barrier surrounding Deep Willow Plantation, there are no incidents to report. Aside from the attack by the Weave Walker, that is.
Okay, so avoid the plantation.
Unless you plan on making a deal with the devil.
Yeah, not me personally. Not today.
So, as you all settle in, it is a 3.5 week flight. So, what do y'all have planned during this time? We'll do like specific tasks and like just kind of branch out how long that takes later. I just want to see what you guys plan to do.
I want to spend my time exploring the ship and trying to learn like the in and outs, like the functionality of the engine, the how trying to understand how it replenishes itself and shit like that.
Okay. Easy enough. Would you devote like every waking hour to it, or
I'd say probably about 75%. The other 25, I'm probably going back up to the med bay, checking on everybody.
okay? Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
What's my Arcana? We're starting off good. That's 17.
17. Okay, we'll hold on to that number for now. And the rest of you?
Cambria's probably going to be kind of associating herself with everyone we took with us, I guess. Just like trying to figure out who's gonna be best where, kind of thing.
Okay. And it's definitely easy enough. I'd say just go ahead and roll me a general charisma check.
Oh god. Oh, what is my charisma?
Or actually, I would say wisdom, probably. General wisdom.
Wisdom?
Since you're
Okay.
reading people.
16. That's an 18.
18. Okay. Wisdom 18. And last, we'll come back to that. Urbius.
Urvius would probably be fixing up tavern with I can't say her name.
Marani.
Ronnie. Yes, thank you. And maybe getting a few reading lessons.
Okay. Reading lessons with Zelda. I'm going to do a strength check and an intelligence check.
An 18 on strength.
Okay.
For intelligence. That is. It's a 12.
12 on intelligence. Okay. And you know what? I think I almost forgot. Ayla, would you go ahead and roll me medicine too, since you talked about splitting between medical bay and ship functions?
I sure can. 15.
15. Perfect. All right. So, as your voyage begins over the course of like the first week, things are going pretty smoothly actually. Starting with Pema. Pema, you've been spending a decent amount of time with the ship, and through your 17 Arcana check, you're able to figure out within the first week most of the basic functions, how to operate like basic like open close, telecommunications throughout the ship, things like that. You're able to figure out the navigation system, which, aside from the fact that Gossamer does most of that, it's also pretty intuitive because it's almost like pointing at a spot on a map and it gathers the coordinates for you. So if for some reason Gossamer were ever down, you feel like it'd be possible to have the ship autopilot you to a destination. Not at high speed, but like on the normal ship speed, you could probably have the ship autopilot. But basic information regarding the ship's basic day-to-day sailing and weapons systems, you've been able to gather all that as well as you've figured out from your role how the matter conversion works. Spending some time in the engine room, you've been able to figure out that the ship itself draws molecules from outside of the ship and combines and converts them into different forms. It's literally basically doing alchemy on a subatomic level. Like, you're granted, it's different properties, but you're able to convert matter from one thing to another. So, taking in ocean water is converting into like basic ration supplies, medical supplies, things like that. And because the endless ocean is, as its namesake says, endless, it's seeming like you're able to create almost an endless supply of things. Um, there are some limits to it. You've noticed that anything that requires enchanting does require a monetary cost, and anything that requires fine tuning or like detailed handiwork can't be done by the matter conversion. If you have something that's already there and it can replicate that, but it cannot create a work of art or a masterwork piece of equipment from nothing. It has to have something to base off of. In fact, you've noticed that the ship seems to be doing very basic non-enchanted versions of the Topaz Violator. They don't have near the power that the Topaz Violator has. They're on par with what Gossamer mentioned to be basic Mur rail rifles. But there are enough to armament the crew, and if party members wanted them, they would be functional for your own needs as well. Although Cambria already has one. She already has the Topaz Violator. She's got the original. So there is that. And regarding medical bay, as you check in periodically in medical facilities, it looks like Gamira, Odek's wife, has settled in very well. She's managed to actually clean up and treat most of the injuries across the Scrappers, Quacken's crew, except for Donnie is still in like not critical care, but he's in intensive care because of the fact that he was so badly injured. And based on your medicinal check, you recognize some of the damage types of the injuries. What you do with that is up to you. Let's see. Next up, Cambria. As you are making your way, doing your rounds through the live section of the ship, it's not hard to get everybody into like a comfortable position with everything. It looks like Ordek has already found a shop that, like an old shop front that looked like it was meant to be like a quartermaster location that he's been able to turn into a replica of Ord's Oddities. Zelda has definitely set up a little bookstore because he's very well aware that he lost most of the library that he's been collecting for a couple hundred years. So rebuilding the library has kind of become his sole task. And as for Marani, it's not the rusty musket, but the tavern will do.
Right.
Specifically, no need for an inn with this tavern because of the fact that the ship has like on facility living arrangements, which makes things a lot easier for Marani. She's able to convert a lot more of the tavern into like usable space, which actually that would definitely be something Urbius has been helping with, converting like anything. You notice a lot of the booths are set up, they're much fancier than the ones you've seen, Urbius. And Cambria, from what you've seen, the booths are on par with like some of the modern like pub booths you've seen.
Okay.
The tables are beautiful. Granted, they're built into the facility itself, and it looks like the center section of the bottom floor of this tavern can be the tables can sink into the floor in order to clear space for either what you've seen Marani refer to as a dance floor, or as I'm sure has been pointed out to Urvius multiple times, all you got to do is sink it in a little further and you can have a brawling pit. So, and the ship does that on command. Like the where the tables are kind of pulls away to reveal like a small like 10 by 10 sand pit for just, a little bit of rough housing in case people are too bored with their voyage. Um, hasn't taken you long, Urvius, to help get everything set up. But on the reading front, Zelda has sat down with you, had you come to his little bookstore on many occasions to try and help you with reading. He's got smaller words figured out for you. He still hasn't been able to teach you how to spell your own name, but he's taught you the common alphabet and has taught you smaller words like cat, video, things like that. Cute things that you can look up on the tablet and find videos for, as well as angry, or what was it?
Irate Fallon.
Irate Fowl. I'm going to say irate fowl because it's not Fowlin, or humanoid people. These are dumpy duck heads. So he's helped you figure out irate fowl a little more too. So you now have cat videos, a game, and basic homework he sends with you when you go to rest in your quarters. And importantly for the three of you to know, there's a massive live area, but you all have quarters in the main portion of the ship. As the primary crew of the Tidal Hearth, most notably the shore party, you have special quarters in the main ship. Like just below the main bridge deck is like individual rooms set up. Looks like enough space for a crew of 8, which makes you wonder, who was Desmond traveling with? And where the fuck are they? But that's over the course of the first week. Notably, over the course of the first week, Ordek, in addition to being able to set up his quartermaster general store Ord's Oddities, he has taken quite a bit of time training the scrappers and a couple of the other civilians on how to basically wield these rail rifles that have been manufactured by the ship. Nobody's lost an eye, and you now see why Ord took over this duty. Ordek is a master marksman. He's definitely getting rusty in his old age. It's probably been 2-3 centuries since the last time he really handled a firearm. But like most things, it's like riding a bike. Once you pick it back up, it's easy. It just comes to you. And he manages to teach all 6 of the scrappers, including Christopher Quacken, how to use the rail rifles, as well as a couple of the civilians. Say probably about 10 people have figured out how to do it. Important note for Pema. I imagine while you've been trying to figure out the ship's systems, you've been trying to figure out that shielded spot, right?
As I was literally that I was about to ask.
You've figured out that with either a localized EMP or a disarm or dispel magic, you could probably drop this shield. But because it is internal, it'd have to be localized to not wipe out the ship, but also powerful enough to break through the shield's defenses.
Right on.
And dispel magic, thinking on it, might be a little bit out of your ways for a
Yeah,
little
no,
while.
I don't have it yet. There's.
I was gonna say that's like 3rd level magic, and you're still rocking 1st level.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Not yet.
So we're getting there. That's I believe level 9 for an artificer. But yeah, with that, you guys have cleared your first week, and Gossamer calls the 3 of you to the deck. I just wanted to inform everyone that there's been something that's come up on the scanners. Large, fast, and from the best estimates I can gather, spooky.
Large, fast, and spooky.
Yes. And should not be in this section of the Endless Ocean, based on the fact that it is picking up as aberrant, and the only aberrations that I knew of were about a week off of deep scale.
Awesome. Sounds like a great time.
From what you can tell, does it look like it knows we're here yet, or?
From what I can tell, it looks like it's being led.
Led?
Led.
That is what I said.
Can you pick up what it's being led by at all?
Whatever's holding reins.
Well, if something is leading a big, spooky, scary aberrant, I don't want to know what's leading it.
Yeah, no.
And it moves rather fast.
Comparatively to what we can do fast, or
Or are we talking like cheetah on a treadmill?
Current speed of the ship
okay.
and heading in our direction means it'll catch up. Somewhere about 10 miles from us right now.
Behind us, to side, in front.
Directly to our front.
So we're heading
North.
straight for it.
By the looks of it. However, I've also gathered news from around the ocean. It seems that while none of you know anyone from the Horizon Line, it looks like the ship itself has been destroyed.
I'm sorry,
Its
destroyed?
crew destroyed. Its crew missing, and the previous captain of the Horizon Line missing with the ship called the Knight Errant. So I couldn't tell you where the people from the Horizon Line went, but that was our location that we were headed to.
Okay.
Ship's
You know,
missing,
are there
but maybe we might be able to find some of the crew.
Hopefully.
You look like
There
you've
is
got a
also-
thought.
huh?
Something in your mind, Cambria?
I'm just concerned about this big fast spooky thing that we're seemingly headed right for. You know, the Horizon Line's been destroyed. I'm curious, like, do you know, is there any remnants of the ship left?
The reports had been from scavengers, so I could not tell you.
Okay.
Very minimal. Just what's up on the extranet.
Okay.
Here's the big question. We keep going straight and go head straight for the aberrant? Or do we attempt to go around?
I mean, I feel like going around wouldn't be a terrible idea, besides the fact that it may be heading for us specifically.
If it makes you feel any better, with the ship's armaments, you should be able to take down just about anything, so long as you don't depart the ship's inner workings. However, this object is much smaller than the tidal hearth. Therefore, maneuverability on our part will be an issue.
True.
I said let's go
The
for
tidal
it.
hearth
I mean, yeah,
is a fast vessel, but rotation is not its strong suit.
that's fair.
Nah, plow straight
Alright.
ahead. We can do it.
Let- yeah, fund it.
Of course. Well then, I will continue on path and inform you once it has reached our location.
Alright.
And within an hour's time, you are notified that the location or the creature, so to speak, has been reached. However, you're not informed by Gossamer or the ship. The three of you hear a voice in your minds.
Oh no.
Now, what brings you to my section of the ocean?
Mother.
Well, hot diggity shit. He speaks.
You wait your answer. What brings you here?
We're
Again,
just
our answer, your mother.
Just passing through.
passing through, heading to Deep Hollow.
Well then, unfortunately, your answers don't add up. Your one friend has chosen violence, shall we say.
God damn it, Irvia.
Arvius.
What? The food.
Arvius,
On.
stop.
Okay, I promise. I won't say anymore.
It matters not. I was born for breaking things like your ship. I will see you
Leave my
soon
baby
enough.
alone.
I guess this calls for get your shit together. I guess we're fighting.
And keep in mind, it had only been about 5 miles since your, how do we say, connection? Like, it was closing the gap as you guys were traveling for that hour. But it looks like it was coming straight south while you were curving because of Deep Willow. So as it just reaches your location, it is coming from, at this point, it is converged right here at like an angled access point.
Cool.
So it is coming from the side, meaning the only weapons you have to strike with it, or strike it with, are the side rifles.
Alright.
So,
Let's do this.
however, it gets even better. Because as you see what's coming into view, who's seen an Elder Brain Dragon?
Fuck. Yes.
Is this what I think it is?
It's a slime puppy.
It's a slime puppy.
Do you all need an image of what a slime puppy is?
Oh, I've
Mhm.
seen it.
It better be
Give me one.
cute.
No.
I want to see it. It
Ain't
better be
nothing
fucking
cute.
adorable.
Hang on. I
It's
will
not.
show this image because it is not cute. No one will ever look at it and tell you it's cute unless they're trying to fuck with dump stat. So there you go.
Yeah, not
Jesus
adorable.
Christ, that
Yeah.
thing looks like it can give an amazing blowjob, and it's kind of scary.
It's coming right for you too.
That's like a hentai nightmare, like not the good kind nightmare, just nightmare.
Yeah,
Right,
that's like
monster for hentai
violent
boy.
hentai. Where's hentai boy when we need him? Oh, he said he doesn't want to do combat scenes. So, I tried to get you guys help, but yeah. So it is currently coming from what would be your guys' left side. So you're able to get up and going on one of the rifles and hope that it is able to do some damage.
I call dibs.
Alright.
Let's see. Coming for that booty. He was trying to kill everyone. I might be trying to kill everyone. You never know.
Oh, I didn't realize B was here.
I didn't realize B was here either. Hi, B. Oh, he's gone already.
Aw.
Hang on. Nope, never mind. He's still here. My thing is, like, I didn't notice they changed how the community thing works on computer mode, so I didn't see, bless you, I didn't see B in the moderator section because I had moderators closed and viewers was the only one open. So, but yeah. So, bless you.
Thank you.
Who's manning the left gun? Who's manning the right gun?
Lefty.
All right, you're first up. These are going to be ranged attack rolls using your intelligence modifier. I will also allow dexterity if that is higher, because you can go into manual shots. So, if you like, you can go ahead and make an attack roll.
Not horrible. That's a 16.
16. Let's see. Just misses as you watch the railgun charge up, fire its shot, and just the Elder Brain Dragon just, as it comes into view, kind of swerves out of the way of the shot and is going to do a full action to rush at the ship. And currently, it is, say it's about 300 feet after this turn, and it has a flight speed of 80. So keep in mind, it'll be at your guys' location in about 3 turns.
Hell yeah.
We'll say 4. And are you gonna fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna fire again.
Go for
Adjust accordingly since I missed the first time.
it. Yep.
Oh, and that helped. That's a 21.
21 does hit. So these weapons are going to be with the Mur rifle. This is a much larger version of the Mur rifle. So, I realize these are also the upgraded version of the original version in general. So these are going to be 8d10.
Oh, I do not have enough dice out. Give me a second.
It's got 4 times the firepower of the handheld version.
You said 8?
Yeah, 8d10.
Move my d6s. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so, ooh, that's 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 21, 26, 27, 29.
29, alright. Let's see. Perfect. And as you've fired the second shot, you watch your screen go red. And it just says reload. So you have to wait until you have to basically manually reload it through full round action.
Cool.
You know how to do it, and you've taught the others how to do it, but it still requires a full round action. Because you're basically just telling the computer, hey, all right, you fired 2 shots. I need you to reload 2 more. And it has to rebuild them. So.
Pack her up, this bitch is empty.
And again, it's gonna just double speed this time again. So instead of 80, it goes 160. So it is halved the distance between you and it. And the closer it gets, the prettier it gets.
This fucker got 2 mouths. Is that a mouth in its mouth?
It's fucked. And you watch as just the giant sack on its back just kind of pulses, and it opens up its mouth, this massive tentacly tongue whipping around. What would the rest of you like to do while you're waiting for it to close in?
I don't remember. Was Orvius on the other gun, or was it me?
I don't know. I know last round was Urvius, so it's up to you guys.
I thought you were taking the gun character.
I mean, I can. I don't think it was really decided.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Oh.
So yeah, there we go.
All right, so I want to try to shoot directly into its mouth.
Okay, so currently it is on the left side of the ship. The guns are kind of like, they have they have like 180 degree range.
Okay.
And
So
you're on the other side of the ship, so you'd have to wait for it to flip around to get it. However, I would like to add that we're adding new features to these because I want to make your guys' ship as cool as possible. You do have a double tap feature. Basically, you can convert 2 rounds into 1 round, and that supercharged round explodes on impact, dealing 8d10 piercing and 8d10 necrotic.
I love that I feel like you're reading my mind. Because I was really hoping you would say something like that, and I just got really excited.
Yep. So, converting the round does take a full round action, but you can absolutely do that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm doing that.
As you hit the console, pull up the round options, you see there are currently only 2 rounds. There are standard shot and overcharge.
Okay.
It looks like there's space for 3 more shots. Or kinds of shots, anyways. It looks like whoever originally designed the weapon system for the Tidal Hearth did not finish. They were still experimenting. And yeah. So it's your full round action to convert. Emma, your full round action to reload.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is going to spend its whole round once more to get right up on the ship. So it goes the remaining, I think that would be like, it did 160, 140. It's currently on the canopy of the ship. Like, as you're looking, it is directly above you guys, and you're just watching as, like, brine pool water is flowing out of the bag on its, like, the sack on its back, and you're noticing tiny little tadpoles dripping onto the canopy.
Oh, that's gross.
And it cannot attack currently. Well, weapons are out of range. Should I activate evasive maneuvers?
Yes, immediately.
All right. And she just does a fucking barrel roll with the ship, trying to essentially not the whole ship, but the core deck that it's connected to, because the ship is segmented like a bug, and it can just rotate that that section of the ship to try and shake it off. And let me roll. It's going to be a escape grapple check versus its grapple check. Okay, cool. Yeah. As the whole deck just spins, you guys are fine because the gravity is turned on, so your feet are strapped in. Like, your hair might float a little bit, but that's about it. And you notice it is no longer on, and it is underneath the ship. As you rotate the guns, they're both able to aim at it directly. So currently it is under the ship, and you guys are able to shoot it.
All right.
Pew pew.
Who's first?
Pew pew.
Okay. So you're doing normal shots.
Just normal shot.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot. Shoot to kill.
That is a natural 20. Plus 4 is a
Nice.
24.
And so, fun fact, guys, on a nat 20, these do not just double damage, but max damage. So, what was 80 potential damage becomes 160 potential damage.
Oh, shit.
There's a reason I didn't have you roll for the ships. That was just you figuring out how to use them. This thing is extremely destructive. It just takes a while to load. So, as you fire off your first shot, it strikes the bag on its back. And you watch as just tendrils start flowing up out of the bag, connecting to the ship. And this is going to be a lot quicker of a fight, and I'm realizing there is a flaw to this now. You know why? This thing's a CR-22. It's already below half health.
Fucking do it in. Do it in.
You still have another shot, ma'am.
Oh, me? I do?
Yeah, you have 2 shots.
Go fuck it. I want to fuck this fucker up. Oh, never mind.
You missed.
I missed. That's a
What'd you
6.
roll?
I rolled a 2.
Good. Because I was going to say, if you rolled a nat 1, I would need you to roll damage anyways. On the other gun.
No, it's a 2.
So,
Big number 2,
but,
my lord.
yeah, there's that. Cambria, go ahead and fire your shot. What'd you roll?
No, please, no.
You rolled a 1, didn't you?
Oh, did you roll 20? So about this fight.
Rod's done with us.
So about this.
That, guys? You know what's fun about that? As you fire the second shot, it collides with it. I'm not gonna roll damage because that's 320 points of damage on a nat 20. That's 30 points less than its maximum health.
This is us. That's Rob.
So, I'm gonna need you guys to get thinking on what your level ups are gonna be, because you just got the equivalent of 4 fucking levels.
What?
Yes. You're level 4 currently.
We're
Do you
level
want to know
8.
how much experience? Yeah, you're gonna be level 8. Do you want to know how much experience an Elder Brain Dragon drops?
I'm curious.
How much?
41,000.
I love this ship.
You dropped a CR-22 in just a few rounds without taking a single point of damage.
However,
There is a downside. You know why? It latched onto the ship before it died. What do you think it was doing with those tendrils?
Ew, it was impregnating our
Nothing good.
ship. That's gross.
yeah. So
There was no
somewhere-
consent there.
Somewhere on the ship, there are hundreds of illithid tadpoles filling the deck portion of your ship.
Can we have Gossamer make an announcement like, "Hey, be on the lookout for these bitches."
So currently, it is on the first floor, which is the top floor. It's the the portion of the ship you guys are in. She goes,
Mhm.
"Oh no," and seals off the ship. So it's just the 4 of you in there.
Okay.
So nobody else is in trouble. But now you guys have to deal with it.
Just us. Awesome. Love this for us.
Yep. But yeah, so think on what you want your next 4 levels of character level to be. And like I said, guys, if you want that subclass thing, just remember, now that you guys are very easily taking down massive monsters, I'm going to throw meaner and meaner stuff at you.
It was an accident. Kind of.
It wasn't an accident. I did it. I'm the one who fucked that up. So, yeah. I will be putting a full printout of what the Tidal Hearth can do eventually, but currently, now you know.
Right now, the Tidal Hearth can fuck shit up.
And that's just the sidearm.
That's not even the plasma cannon.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Pima's
Is-
just like sitting there going, I can't wait to figure out what else you can do.
Yeah.
Just stroking the side of the controls. Just, oh yeah.
You got it, Cambria.
Just nothing. I'm just really appreciating this ship.
Just
Like-
you wait.
Fuck, man. I am horny for this ship.
Just
Okay.
you wait.
Can we see any of the tadpoles yet, or?
So they're in the lower decks of this floor. Like they're basically in your rooms.
No, that's where my stuff is.
I
Yeah.
had tadpole juices in my stuff.
Ew.
Ew.
Gossamer just sighs and says, "So we have a predicament here. I can't cleanse this cabin with us in it.
Yep.
It would literally incinerate you alive.
I'm aware of that.
Do we have a general idea of how many of its children it has just injected the ship with?
Numbers.
Hundreds.
Well, these boots were made for stomping.
Let's go.
I want to go to my
I'm ready.
my quarters and go like
Some-
full
some of
inspection
these-
mode.
Just going through clearing rooms.
As you guys make your way down to that deck, you notice there is a level of like brine 2 inches deep.
Oh no, it's sticky.
It's salt water.
Isn't this what fruit is for?
It literally shot a brine in there.
I did not consent to this.
Every inch of the water, like currently you can like you're on steps above that water line. But as you look, like the emergency lights are lit, and there are hundreds of these squirming little buggers in the water,
Okay.
Fish in a barrel.
and they're all about that big.
Does anyone
Oh,
have
Oh,
anything
oh,
in
wait.
Who has a toaster?
Hold on. Hold your toaster. They're in water, right? We're all wearing our shoes, right?
They are in water.
Everybody
and you're
keep your
above the
shoes
water
on.
line. You're above the water line.
I'm gonna do something really fun. I mean, not fun, it's a fucking cantrip. I want to cast Lightning Lure.
Okay. Keep in mind, it is double damage now. Like, it is an additional damage dice because you guys are level 8.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's what, D6?
It's
Or is it D8?
It's D8.
So 2D8.
I gotta get my
And-
D8s.
Yeah.
That is 6, 7, 8, so 16.
As you begin the electrocution process, I'm going to roll to see how much hit points these fuckers have. Because there's a amount of damage that this normally deals, including this. So I'm going to make it the amount of hit points that each of these has is the amount of hit points that normally would be done on each turn that you're infested. So that's a 3d10. Okay. You watch. They are still squirming around, but definitely electrified based on the process. They've taken 16 points of damage, and they're still squirming around. And some of them are beginning to climb up the ladder, like up the staircase.
I don't like that.
Just
No.
a wave of them kind of tendriling their way up
That's
towards your feet.
These are disgusting. These are icky. I'm not about this life.
if nobody else has anything else planned, can I do that again?
Cameron's just gonna like shoot down the ladder.
As you're shooting down, you're getting like a couple of them at a time.
It's all I got, man.
I'm not judging. So, yeah, as you're just pew, 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 and it's connecting, but it's only hitting a few of them at a time because they're little fuckers, and they're coming at you. And yeah, you can go ahead and do another lightning lure. You're not gonna get all of them.
I don't care. I get a lot of them, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to fry. I'm going to deep fry these fuckers. Oh, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 22.
Nice. Yeah. As you fry most of them, we'll say like 90% of them, that remaining 10% is upwards in like the 40s range and are currently climbing up you guys. Like climbing up your boots and shit. I never thought a fireball sounded so good right now.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, I don't... Can I just cast Mage Hand and just start smacking them?
I mean, you can just start smacking them with your hands, too.
Hands, feet, Mage Hand, fucking smacking shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I need
As
3
you
hands.
Start smacking them. I'm not gonna make you roll, because you are hitting them, but, you know. Numbers. You guys, none of you guys have unarmed fighting style?
Mm-mm.
Ryan's doing the most damage right now. Irvius is just pop, 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 squishing them.
Oh yeah, and he's doing it, singing a little bit.
Wait, it would
Yeah.
just be my strength,
Oh,
wouldn't
my
it?
smash around. No, I'm okay.
No, it's just 1 point of damage if you don't have unarmed fighting style.
Yeah. No.
Or
Oh, no, I
powder
have.
ball.
I'm doing 3 damage.
Yeah, but the damage is just 1.
Yeah.
Because you're just basically smacking them as you're just smacking your legs, trying to squish them. Just
Oh, this will be stupid. Can I cast
Yes.
lightning lure on myself?
on a metal floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing
Sure.
it. I'm sorry,
Roll
guys.
it.
I listen.
damage.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Is that
And
double damage
because-
again?
It's the full dice.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have it's 2d8.
5. I rolled 5.
Okay. So you electrocute your whole party for 5 points of damage each, and electrocute the remaining tadpoles.
Just for the greater good, guys. Just a little
And
twitchy.
now those remaining tendrils, you see, they were hooked in. There's holes in the floor. They were hooked. The brine is starting to drain out of the bottom of that space. Looks like there was like a dozen tendrils hooked in the ship. So now, you guys are having cabin pressure issues.
I know.
I need everybody to roll me a con save.
No. Oh, yeah, I'm proficient. They're fine. Oh, not fine. Not fine. Not fine at all. That's a 7.
18.
That's 21.
So, this is the immediate thunder damage that everyone takes from the cabin pressure. Urbius and Cambria take 2 points. Pema, you take 4.
What the fuck is wrong with my mouse?
And the pressure in the ship is starting to equalize as you see the holes are slowly, almost like digital bits, are filling that space. And it looks like the ship is being restored from the deck itself, from the bridge. Is everyone all right?
A little crispy, but other than that, yeah.
Crispy.
You could give me a few more twitches and it'll go away.
Feel like Captain Desmond found his proper successors.
I'll take
I
that as a
wish
compliment.
Oh, I wish I could say it was.
Just let me lie to myself.
You can lie to yourself all you want. You can't hide the truth. You can't run from it. It's just always coming for you.
That's ominous.
Absolutely.
I'm going back up. I'm going upside.
Yep. You go back up to the main bridge, and she, after fully repairing the bottom section and restoring cabin pressure, returns the opening. It's no longer sealed. And yeah, she just goes, so apparently we're just going to go hunting grounds now, by the looks of it.
I guess
That is,
so.
that is a horrifying prospect. You took a weapon built for deep space creatures and blasted a slime puppy out of existence.
He started it.
Mortals are monsters.
He started it.
I'm wholeheartedly sure of that.
My mother always told me, don't start the fight, finish it.
Pema, as you're standing there kind of still twitching from the nerve damage, your panel lights up, changing from weapons display to ship systems display. And it shows that an energy field has dispersed.
Energy field. Energy field. I'll be back. I'm running back.
Where are you going?
I'm to the living area, to the live area.
Yep.
I'm
as
going
you
to go
run the library.
check on my 2 projects.
As you make your way down, almost immediately you spot the space that is somehow slightly dirtier than the rest of the ship because of the cleansing that went through and sterilized and polished everything. This space has a thin layer of dust, and you hear, oh, it's okay. It's okay. The others are inactive. The shield's down. And you look. The little puck that you saw before has basically shut down. The lights on it have dispersed and it's starting to smoke.
Are you 2 okay?
What are you doing on the ship? Pulls out a staff and just
Hey, whoa.
points it at you.
I'm literally here just to make sure that you're fine. Desmond?
Yes, what about the captain?
Technically kind of led I guess not. Yeah, he maybe kind of led us to the ship.
So your new crew. Where is the captain? Where's the rest of the... Oh, they're all offline. Gross.
I mean, there's no easy way to say it. It's apparently been... Hey, Gossamer, how long's it been?
10,000 years.
10,000 years.
Gossamer's still online, huh? Lucky bitch. Good morning, Gadget. And then you hear the smaller voice. So, are we good? Can I stand up now? Looks like my shield burnt out. Yes, we're fine. Come on. Smaller one stands up. He is kind of pint-sized, child-sized, but by voice, not child. Alright, so, important questions. Who are you? Where's the captain? And what the fuck happened in my live area?
I'm Pima. Desmond is... he's dead.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, 10,000 years of shit not moving tends to happen, and then our village exploded, so we loaded up on the ship under Desmond's casino.
Kind of stares at the roof of the live ship. Yeah, that shows about correct. Systems show 23 life forms on board aside from Gadget, Gossamer, and myself. Well, I don't know what you want. I mean...
I don't know, I was curious. We got here, y'all were stuck in that shield. I couldn't figure out how to shut it down, so I was just debating.
Either something tampered with the energy field, or... No, that's all I got. My stuff doesn't fail. So, something tampered with my energy field, and I don't like that answer.
Well, considering that it ran for... I'm assuming
10,000
around 10,000 years?
Give or take 8,000.
I'd call that pretty successful.
Indeed. But that's an everlasting battery core. It literally built it to supply electrical energy to whatever object it's powering for an indefinite amount of time by converting the matter in the atmosphere.
I wonder, did I do that?
I have concerns. You're piecing together my stuff.
Well, I'm trying to. Well, I electrocuted the floor earlier on the other side of the ship. I'm wondering if remnants of it might have traveled and disrupted.
You think a little magic would do that?
A little magic, maybe, but it just takes a little bit to throw the wavelength off of something and completely throw it off the rails. A little pebble makes a big wave. Still makes ripples.
Gadget, I'm going back to my workshop. This is horrifying. And just turns around and starts walking away. Gizmo, will you get back here? Sorry, he's moody. I heard that.
That's alright, I deal with Moody. It's fine.
So, 8,000 years since the shield went up. And our captain's dead. Your new crew.
Hey.
Good to know. I am the android known as Gadget. That is the android known as Gizmo. And, well, I'm the ship. I would say Smith, but that's not quite accurate. I'm the ship manufacturer. And Gizmo is the ship enchanter.
Ship manufacturer. That means you've helped build, create, and maintain the vessel.
For the most part. I also am the reason that we have a replication system. At one point, this ship was full, as you've no doubt seen our body count. The idea was that I could maintain an armory for a standing army of close to 20,000 soldiers.
Hot damn.
That's the idea. In practice, it didn't work quite as well. The matter conversion is wonderful and all, but in order to make something perfect, I have to have perfect masterwork replicas first.
Strange question. Why would Desmond need an army of 20,000 people?
It's prior to my time on the ship. Desmond didn't make us. Desmond found several of us.
Also, I gotta add, the matter conversion thing, that's fucking brilliant.
Oh, it's still working.
Yeah.
Good. I'm still working on ways to make the food better, but medical supplies are top-notch. Weaponry is easy enough. Upgrading arms and armor is nice. The problem is I can't get around the basic function of money. If you want expensive equipment, I need expensive materials, and the matter conversion can only do so much. Not only that, but the ship itself can only replicate a certain amount of rounds. Last I checked, I had 20 rounds for each of the sidearms and 10 rounds for the main weapon. Current weaponry estimates put the left sidearm at 16 remaining rounds and the right sidearm at 17 remaining rounds, as well as the primary plasma rounds at 9. So you just go off shooting my shit willy-nilly? That's fucking rude.
To be fair, it wasn't willy-nilly. Weird tentacle dragon started it.
Tentacle dragon. Gross. I assume that means we've entered... Oh, gross. We're not near Luska, are we? We're near Luska, aren't we?
Are we near Alaska?
Yep. We're near Luska. Luska Village is a home to, well, an old elder brain and Ulatharid who have been experimenting on dragons for centuries prior to us going under. So you can imagine what's available topside now.
Right. Oh, wait. An elder Illithid. There's more to those. Oh, this ain't gonna be fun. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Anywhere that there is an Illithid, there's probably an elder brain brine pool. Luska Village is built on top of a brine pool. That brine pool was used by the locals under the thrall of an Ulatharid, which is a more powerful mind flayer. And from what I remember, granted it's been 10,000 years, it may not be the same Ulatharid anymore, but was experimenting with local dragon species, most notably, I believe, a species of aquatic dragons, sea dragons. Who knows? It's been too long.
Well, that just sounds like a great vacation point then.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Spend a weekend there, come back a different person. Literally.
Come back not a person at all. Ain't nothing person about a mind flayer. And if you're not good enough to be a mind flayer, thralldom, you're basically a puppet.
Off the weird and creepy into the future of innovation and expansion. What were you working on before?
Well, if you've already been using them, my last project was my arcane rail rifles and the upgrade to the plasma gun. I based a lot of the designs off the weaponry off an older ship called the Horizon Line.
Right, the Horizon Line.
Granted, my arcane rail rifles are a work of art compared to the Horizon Line, but it's still expensive and difficult to replicate, and the last time I was working on any of it, I was busy trying to plan new ammunitions.
What material-wise do you need in order to make it happen?
Well, it depends on what kind of stuff you want to put in.
Let me get back to you on that.
Hang on, my camera just shot. One second.
It flows.
So, realistically, I can make an ammunition for every task. Capture ammunition. You've already probably seen my masterpiece of the overcharge system. It's my finest work yet.
I was kind of thinking, what about munitions where it could create just a field around either an area or a creature that would disrupt their movement for just a moment of time? It's slowing them down for a little bit. Not necessarily stop them, but just at least give us a chance to get away if necessary.
You want a bubble gun.
Bubble gun, that sounds a little better.
I mean, realistically, that's what you're asking for. A field of... Basically, you're asking for a... there's a spell that I would have to replicate in order to do it. And it's a pricey spell. Autoluke's Resilient Sphere. If I remember correctly, the spell, and you watch as her eyes just kind of glaze over for a moment. It's only a 4th level spell, luckily, but we're looking at cost of equipment. Spell scroll of that power. We're looking at anywhere from 500 gold to 1,000 gold per round. Don't get me wrong, Gizmo could do it, but the money is the important factor.
Well, Might can make at least one round happen, but I'm gonna talk it off with the others first, see what they think of it.
Bless you.
Bless you, Cambria.
I love how you just put that in the canon.
Are you good?
Nope.
Nosebleed?
Yep.
Had a feeling something was up.
I feel it.
We want to take 5?
Yeah, we'll take 5.
We'll take 5. We'll be back in a minute. We're gonna keep
Be right
our
back,
fluids
guys.
in check.
Indeed. Gives me a chance to pee.
You know, I'll just never tell you when. When
It's
have I
okay.
ever told you that we're live?
When I've asked, are we live?
I mean, we're technically live, but because we are live streaming.
That's cringe. Firing everyone. That's not true.
Can't fire me. I'm union.
True. Also, I was just gonna say the only one I can't fire is Ryan. Ryan didn't do anything.
I was gonna say,
Andy, you know
wait,
what
and
you
I'm
did.
fired. Damn it! Like,
What do you mean I know what I did?
You know what you did.
I didn't do anything. What did I do?
Should we share drug texts with everybody?
Yes, absolutely.
Fired.
No, I want to know exactly why I'm fired, and saying drunk text does not count because I say a lot of things when I'm drunk.
Sorry, Jess apparently got stuck going to work because of IT guy.
Aw.
Yeah,
IT
on
guy.
we're closed. We've been closed for 3 hours.
I mean, I get it though. My last day when I was working at McDonald's, I got stuck at the store until opening crew showed up because
Gross.
David, the owner, decided to hire somebody to come in overnight and clean the tiles, and I couldn't leave until they were done because I could not leave the store unattended.
Someone's gonna steal the fries.
No, the money in the safe that was broken. Yeah, explain that one to me.
Rather not.
All right. So, yeah. Sitting there talking with Gadget about bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
Also, just as a reminder to everyone, hey, Ervius. The entire time that you were fighting with the Elder Brain Dragon, you standing there waiting for something to do, your mind was filled by a second voice.
They don't need you. How are you going to help them? You couldn't save your army. You couldn't save your companions. You're even stuck here with me.
Who are they talking to?
This is talking to you. This is specifically the familiar voice of the Shadow Lord. The voice that has plagued you for a couple months now.
Irvis is just auto hear you. Oh,
You can't unhear me when I am in your brain. Or rather, close to your heart, shall we say.
okay. The fair voice in my head. That's a little gay.
I do so love these jabs, and witty bits of banter, but you'll be
I thought you
mine
would.
soon enough. You will be mine soon enough. If I needed a new
Again.
body,
You gotta work on that. So it sounds very gay. You eat dinner first, and you say you want my body.
Your body is mine.
Again, hey,
As you say that,
you have to
you
buy me dinner first. At least get me some ale.
you feel your hand rising against your will, going towards your throat.
Okay, this is a little bit kinky, but could you stop?
I need you to make a grapple check against yourself. So against your armor class.
Which actually went up, so oh, fuck. That's a tie because of the level up. It's 19 versus 19.
Tie. Okay. You're able to like will your hand to stop right at your throat. And he just says, "Clever boy, Ervius. However, your lack of control will come soon. After all, to you, I'm just a shiny doodad in your chest."
Shiny dude looks down.
It is glowing brightly, like heavy pulse. Every time it beats, like the heartbeat, it shines so bright you can almost make out the form of a ring inside your body.
Okay, as Ervius sees this, he lets out loud fuck.
And you all hear it throughout the ship. He's not being subtle.
I mean, Cambria is still up on the deck with him. She's just kind of
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at him like, what the fuck, dude?
That fucking echoed. Hey, Arvius, are you okay?
Really? I have something in my chest.
That's
It's
called
been
congestion.
annoying. It
Oh,
didn't want to buy me dinner.
Gadget, nice to meet you. Gotta go. Hey, Arvius, hey, do me a favor. Will you go to the medical bay?
There are needles there. I don't like needles.
Indeed, there are.
I've got a surprise for you.
Sharp needles, Ervius. She wants to stab you with them.
Not you.
Why are you telling me to shut up?
I'm talking.
She can't hear me. They can't hear me. It's just you and me here, Ervius.
Cambria's just gonna like come over and like put her arm around his waist, like, it's okay, buddy.
No, it's not. There's a voice in my head. I don't like it.
Okay, how
They
about
call those your thoughts,
how
Ervius.
about we go down to the medical bay and meet Pema there? What she wants, okay?
I'm gonna haul ass to the medical bay. I'll pick up with you later, Gadget.
And as you rush to the... It's kind of like a struggle to get you both there at the same time because the elevator, there's only one elevator. So he goes down, grabs Pema, goes to the medical bay, and then goes up, grabs Ervius and Cambria, goes down to the medical bay, and just as you make your way there, Cambria, you're seeing this firsthand right next to him. It is brightly pulsing.
Like, she's just kind of looking at it like, I don't think it's supposed to do that.
She's clever, this one.
Just kind of nervously, like, looking at it and like, that's not right, but like, doesn't want to freak Ervius out.
Ervius, they're going to poke you with needles. What are you going to do about that?
I told you to be quiet.
You
Ervius,
can't
I'm not saying anything.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
She can't see me, hear me, or even know who I am.
It's starting to get really pissed off and finds a wall. Just hitting his head. Shots? Up. On.
Camera's just like trying to pull him back from the wall so he can't hit his head.
Go ahead and make contested strength checks. Just strength and d20.
I need to know, do I at least make it to the med bay before
18.
them?
Yes, you did.
Because I need to talk to Gamira real quick.
That's a tie. You said you got an 18.
Yeah.
I got an 18.
He's still, and you're just like, no. That's right. Irvius, just kill your brain. That'll make this vessel so much easier.
Camera's just
He keeps hitting like,
stop.
out, on, you.
She's just like climbing onto his back, trying to like pull him.
As this is happening, Pema, you're talking to Gamira? She looks
yeah,
up
I'm-
from Donnie, sees what's going on over there, and goes, "What the fuck?"
Just real quick, I'm going to need you to help me sedate him real quick. And by
She
real quick, I
pulls
mean like
out a-
immediately.
Pulls out a trank gun and just. As soon as you get the dart in your ass,
You hear in your mind, sleep tight, sweet prince. I'll be kind to them.
Oh no.
Fuck you.
and you pass out. However,
Oh no.
Irvius, you are now in the dark room, seated at a table with a single candle across from a very familiar face. So, are you ready to surrender your body yet?
I told you. Fuck you. I'm not getting my body.
The fact that we are in this space together currently means I'm winning. I am gaining control by the moment. And all I needed was for them to sedate you. Now, why would you kill me? After all, I'm such a benevolent lord.
Oh, he flips the table in front of him.
You flip the table, and as soon as you stand up to flip it, the table goes right back into the position.
Oh, damn it.
Bottle flip.
Irvis, this is a shared space in your mind. We are both equally in control currently.
I wanted to flip the table, but what the hell
Well,
are you
I-
doing here? I killed you. You killed my family. What the actual hell?
What the actual hell? You're carrying my phylactery, boy.
You're what now?
My phylactery. It is a vessel which stores my soul, which means currently your body is as much yours as it is mine.
Again, you could have bought me dinner first before you did this.
I did.
I killed
thought
you. That didn't make sense.
I bought you an eternal dirt nap. You're currently buried in the fields in southern Otis time. How does that feel?
Oh, yes, and I should thank you so much for that.
If it makes you feel better, someone finished the job for you.
Still doesn't make me feel better.
Good, because it took 5 Lich Lords and an army from the southern lands to stop me.
Ah,
So, I'm offering a deal here. You carry my phylactery, and, should you be a good boy, I can offer a truce. All you have to do is either become my vessel or find me a vessel. If you become my vessel, I will not take full power. I will use you as a vehicle of sorts. Everything you see, I will see, including your alone time. Ugh.
Alright. My alone time is my alone time. You shouldn't be looking.
Unfortunately, I see everything you do.
Santa, is that you?
I think you're getting the wrong thing. I think that was the pastor.
Forgive me, Father.
Forgive me, Father, for we have sinned. That's fucked up. Jesus, Robert.
Hail Satan, have a nice day.
Yep. Or
That's when Twitch cuts us off.
you find me another body, and I take that one over. I can offer them the same power I could offer you. Do you remember my ring? It's
Ring.
currently embedded in your chest.
You said it was that other thing, not a ring.
Yes, my phylactery is a ring. My ring of power. Specifically, I bear the ring of the Shadow Lord. The greater ring of the Shadow Lord, so to speak. My ring is known as the Ring of the Dreadhound, and it is both my phylactery and a focus. Unlike many liches, I carried my phylactery on me at all times, because I would often embed it in the first victim I thought could actually kill me. When I defeat them, I make them my new vessel. However, your dull-wittedness has made you strong enough to counter my possession. Putting it simply for your dullard brain, you're not smart enough for me to fully inhabit without permission. And this time he flips the table, and it goes right back.
You're too stupid for me to control.
Now, you could have my phylactery taken out of you, yes, but what I offer you is power. A pact, if you will. Or, should you choose not to use it, give my ring to a spellcaster. They'll have a much better time with it than you will.
You know what? I'd rather not anyone else deal with you but me. You know, I hate your goddamn guts.
The feeling is mutual, boy.
You call me boy. Flips the table again.
Table goes back. I call you boy because I was born thousands of years before you were even perceived.
You're an old fuddy-duddy. Mad at me. Woohoo.
He just raises an eyebrow. Are you having fun?
Kind of.
Now, I will offer you patronage. That way you can wield my phylactery.
Funny word.
It's the only way I can have some semblance over the body. Anytime you use magic, it will be from me directly.
I'm sorry.
You're not my dad!
You're not my dad.
Now, I could give you a fragment, a shard if you will, or you can create a shard for someone else. That's the beauty of this. My phylactery can be splintered and still remain whole.
Fractured
Would you say
butthole.
fractured butthole?
Alright.
That's another stream, guys. Be sure to watch me on twitch.tv/CoronacyLegion for some fractured butthole and stick of truth.
Oh my god.
Love those games.
Crying.
The choice is yours. But just remember, the longer that I have time in here, the closer I get to being able to take over your body without your help. After all, you're already trying to make yourself smarter. One word at a time.
I forget. I've just blanked.
Yeah, he's saying, I'll be your patron if you become my warlock.
Fine. But if any harm comes to my friend, I will kill you all over again if it even means killing myself. You got me?
And that's fine, because you can't break an artifact. I was smart about that. My phylactery can't be broken except by extremely specific methods. And I'm not telling you that anytime soon. Keep in mind, your companions, whichever one you would have passed this off to, would have come to no harm. After all, from watching them through your eyes, I feel that there's quite a bit I could learn from your spellcaster companion. But I like the idea of tainting you more. And he just reaches across the table, this skeletal hand. Do we have a deal?
Reaches out his hand, just takes and squeezes as hard as he can.
And as you do, this ethereal cold fills your arm, reaches up, pulls into your chest in the location where the ring currently is, and pools there. You should have your friend cut your focus out of your chest. You will need it. Meanwhile, Urbius is passed out on the floor. Cambria, what you got?
Well, okay. Which way did he fall? Did he fall facing?
He can't fall face forward.
So she's underneath him.
Yep. I should point out, since he is passed out and completely not in control of his bodily functions, all you're getting is the low whisper of a
Oh no!
as he's crop dusting you for a solid minute.
Cameron's just Papa, get him off!
I'm coming! Hold on!
As you go to help him, the smell is intense. Problem is it's not Urbius smell. It smells like grave rot.
Oh. Okay, I'm
This
gonna
is my legacy, people.
I'm gonna lift him up as much as I can. Just get off him underneath him, hurry!
He's just like trying to squirm out from underneath him.
Roll me a dexterity check.
No.
As you're basically, I'll let it be an acrobatics because you're trying to squirm.
Which one do I have better?
Well, so just straight dexterity or acrobatics, if that's better.
It's not.
What'd you roll? It takes a solid 5 minutes for you to get out from under him with Pema's help. You're both heaving from the smell of just still rotting grave rot smell. Like, it smells like something is actively putrefying.
Oh no.
And all you're getting is
How can one person hold? It won't stop. Oh, it won't stop. Oh.
As you finally manage to worm your way out from under him and you flop him back down, there's a final.
Is this even sanitary to take him into the medical bay? I don't even know if this is.
I guarantee it's not.
You know, grab his legs. Come on.
All right.
Let's go.
As you slowly drag him back, I think I killed Ryan.
Oh my god.
His character's legacy is now a long-winded wonder and table-flipping failures.
Can I just say, I just gotta say, every time you said phylactery, I thought prophylactic.
You know what a phylactery is, right?
No!
It's an object that a lich binds their soul to in order to become a lich.
Okay, that's kind of, from context clues, that's what I figured, but all I could think was prophylactic.
I'm sorry. It's fitting though, isn't it? Oh god. So, as you manage to get Pervious on the table, the farts have stopped. The entire room is being ventilated actively.
Fans
And
every
just
direction.
You see Gamira has a gas mask on, like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
I didn't plan this, I'm telling you. I didn't know that would happen.
I'm dealing with an injured man over here, and you brought bad gas into the medic bay?
I didn't know that was gonna happen. I'm sorry. It'll be quick.
I swear to gods, all of them, every single one. What the ever-loving fuck is wrong with you all?
I wish I had an answer. Cambria, will you help me real quick?
What do you need?
It takes a little bit, but the two of you are able to get him up on the table, and the heartbeat of light has now become a single bead of light, constant, condensed. That deep, putrid purple.
It's not pulsating anymore. We should still get that out.
What do you need me to do?
Sterilize, first of all. Wash up, oil up your arm.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Walk her through all that, and I'm gonna get all the tools to
Meanwhile,
turn him into a fillet.
Pervious, in your mind, you are hearing every word they're saying in your unconscious state, and you heard your delightful long-winded message.
He's just dying laughing.
I'm surrounded by imbeciles.
So you're just surrounded by me.
Exactly. But this is my gift. What I hear, you hear. And what you see, I see. So even when you're unconscious, I am always watching.
And you should tell me, because I need some private time.
I don't control this. I don't control how this works, Hermes.
Well,
Look at
then
me and tell
she-
me
Why
I'm
I
wrong.
tried to-
Right.
I tried to offer you to give it to someone else, but no, you agreed to be my warlock.
You
Because I
agreed
can't
to
trust
stay
you with anyone
away.
else.
I lied.
I lied, as I have since the very beginning. Now, back in the real world, now that Urbius is privy to everything that's being said while he's passed out,
I'm gonna have to question him about his diet habits, because I don't know what the fuck just came out of his intestine, but that was rancid.
Still in faith.
Believe me, I know.
I'm so sorry you were
weren't
pinned under that.
underneath it. You weren't underneath it.
hey Cambria, fun fact, you're never getting that washed out. You're
It's
have to
gonna
buy new
linger.
clothes.
Oh no.
But I'm gonna start prepping him for.
I really liked this shirt.
Roll me a medical check. Medicine check.
This is the one time I don't need to roll low. Please, for the love of God. Could have been worse. Where the fuck is my medical check? There it is. +4. That is a 14.
Okay. This is just the prep work. This is going to be a multiple roll challenge.
Oh, cool.
As you're prepping the area, everything is sterilized, your tools are good. This is the easy part. Your tools are ready. You have him marked up exactly where the previous suture had been. Go ahead and roll me another medicine check.
I do want to real quick.
Yeah.
Because since Cameron's gonna help me, I want to make sure she understands what each tool is and what it's used for before we proceed,
Okay.
so she knows what's going on.
Okay. Cambria, roll me a wisdom check. And if you succeed, this will make all of the rolls with help advantage instead of flat.
That's a 20.
Okay. Yeah. Easy enough. As you're sitting there going over them, some of them you're familiar with because you've had to patch people up before. You've had to patch up your dad. You're used to this stuff. You guys have taken care of each other's injuries. So you know some of the tools necessary for it. And easily enough, that means that, Emma, any rolls made for this skill challenge will be at advantage.
Sweet.
Getting help if she had rolled low would have been you'd get to roll flat because she's not skilled at this elsewhere, but she's got enough memory of it. So I'm going to have you roll another medicine check at advantage, and this is just cutting him open, making sure you can kind of locate the object.
Making first incision. It's already good. Okay, 21.
21, yeah. Easy enough as you just cut him open, forceps to keep everything pried open, and you're just along the rib line. You spot what looks to be a black leather bundle just below his rib cage.
There's the little fucker.
It's about yay big by yay big.
Alright. Make sure that pan's ready, Cambria. I'm getting ready to take it out.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll another medicine check with advantage.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 with ease. Taking your tweezers, you're able to pull it, rotate it so that way you're not just having to break bone to get through. It is a little snug at first, and you're able to just separate the ribs enough that you can pull it out. And as you do, the ring starts to like glow quieter, like it's deadens its light a bit. Still a like putrescent purple, but it's not as vibrant as it was. And you see that it was like you're having to cut like various threads that were basically fishnetting it in place. What's up?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it the same purple that the one warship flashed like when it disappeared? Is it that same color?
It No, it is not.
Okay.
The warship was like a black purple, like tied to the void. This
Okay.
seems to be something else.
Okay.
Good question though. But yeah, so as you manage to snip all the threads, pull everything loose, so that way it's not just hanging out of its rib cage anymore. Pop it in the tray, and make one more check to stitch it back up.
Advantage again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 22.
22. Yeah, it's beautiful stitch work. It comes out very neat and tidy. Managed to suture him up real good, so that way it's not going to scar as bad as it did the previous time. It'll still scar a little bit because you basically just cut through scar tissue too. But as he lays there unconscious, you have a small black bundle about the size of a ring.
All right, let's get cleaned up. I want to find out what the fuck is this looks like.
Are you identifying it?
I already. Well, I mean,
that's
you've already.
true. You
Yeah, I already
have
know. I already
identified
know
it.
what it is.
Yeah. Fun fact, now that it's out, you hear a conversation. Well, she is rather skilled with her hands, at least. I would have preferred her over the imbecilic ramblings, but this will do.
Like, we both hear it, right?
Yeah, no, just you hear that. And that's a conversation happening between this individual and Ervius. You do have yourself in good hands, at least, Ervius.
Oh yeah, I do trust her. I mean, she does have hands. I mean,
I'm gonna
she's
look over
very
at.
smart.
I'm gonna look over at Cambria, like confused.
Does indeed have hands.
Did you,
Don't be smart.
am I
I know
crazy,
not
or-
that smart, but don't be a smart ass with me.
Cambria, are you hearing this?
You make this so easy.
Great.
Well, hello there.
I'm
You're
just,
the one who identified my ring, yes?
or I'm
The
not.
conversation is happening between three. He's turned his attention away from Ervius and is focused on you, Sean.
Or I'm not crazy, and you are alive. Hello.
Hello there.
Everyone's just real confused.
Is there something I can do for you? Perhaps an exchange of power?
Don't trust him. He's an asshole.
Coming from the one they know is an asshole.
To be fair, I at least
At least
know.
I tell him I'm an asshole.
Ervius is our asshole though, so I trust this asshole. I don't know you, so I'm good.
Indeed. That's a shame. You know what my phylactery can do. You know what
Eh,
power
what
it
he was.
offers.
I'm well aware. But you know what? I think I'm okay. Come with me with a good bargain and maybe, but I think I'm alright.
I'm not offering just the ring. Ervius can tell you that. I'm offering a pact, patronage.
He's
However-
offering you.
I've been kind. I told Ervius I would not overstep my bounds.
Oh, you
So,
shouldn't.
unless Ervius chooses to give up the pact and allow you to become a warlock, I will not touch you per his request.
I'm straight. Which
I
I'm
am
not.
I'm not to harm his friends. However, if he falls in the field of battle, well, then I'll have no need for any of you. Because I'll have exactly what I need.
Well,
He's an asshole.
he does sound
I'm
like
not
an
an-
asshole, but
I'm not an
unfortunately, as long as
asshole.
I'm here, I don't plan on letting him fall in battle.
That's adorable. Neither do I. Currently, the muscle-bound brute that he is serves me well. After all, better the devil you do know than the devil you don't, correct?
Aye.
And you know nothing about that other patron. The voice of the void.
Yeah, we know jack shit, but we'll figure it out. Some way.
I do. I know a considerable amount.
Bullshit. I think he's lying.
I don't think he is.
The voice of the void was a man named Abel Aaron Belmont. Abel being a combination of his given and surnames. A cheeky stage name, if you will. He was born in the world of Exandria, somewhere in Wildmount, and after watching everyone he cared about die, gave his soul to the matrons, the ladies, if you will. He specifically served the Lady of Misery, and when he found a better bargain in the form of stealing divinity from a different warlock patron, he took it, converted it, corrupted it with the power of the void, and became the entity that currently resides both here and outside of the Weaververse, known as the Voice of the Void. How am I doing so far, dear?
Listen, I said I believed you.
I know. I just needed someone else to say it for my dear dense boy here. You're so untrusting. Why would I risk your safety when your safety is what gathers me power? The stronger you become before you die means my body is so much stronger when I take it. I don't want you dead. I want you to do better.
Wait, hold on. Arvius, did you see everything while you were asleep?
Not see.
Yes.
We don't see everything, but we do hear it all.
Right. We need to talk
Let
about
me
your
seek my
diet.
private time.
We're gonna have a conversation about your diet when you're awake.
Oh,
and
don't worry about that.
Oh,
What
I
you
saw that. That was funny.
What you smelled was his body giving over to the pact. That's not
That
his
was
diet.
last week's mutton.
That's
Like-
disgusting. Hey, great
That's what you call
conversation.
it.
You sound like a great person to have a sit down with. I'm gonna go now.
It's time for you to wake up, Ervius. And Ervius, as soon as he says that,
Is he awake?
you like sit straight up instantly.
Cameron's just been sitting there this whole time, just like, I don't know what's going on, but they're having a conversation, apparently.
Yep.
And I'm not included, and I feel left out.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So, as Ervius, you are woken straight up. You see the black leather bundle
that had previously been in your chest in Pema's hands.
I
And
You
it
got the
stopped
thing.
pulsing. It just looks like a bead of power. And as you pull the ring free, the black tungsten band that makes up this ring, they pull out the information regarding it. Because I have all of this beautiful goodness.
To be fair, it made me think of the ring from one of the Green Lantern Corps, the Death Ring.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. It is a so it's a black tungsten band with a large amethyst set into it. And as it's now revealed to the open air, the air around you seems to darken a bit. The lights dimming ever so slightly. And you already feel the chill in your body. But now that it's free from your body, everybody else feels a chill in the air as well.
Great friend you have there.
Told you he was an asshole.
Care to fill me in?
Oh, that ring is alive.
Thought you were
Well,
listening.
alive. Eh,
Go ahead,
Inhabited.
Orvius. Let her touch the ring. Let her.
He takes the ring like, nice try, asshole.
I promised I would not take any of them, and I can't touch her anyways. She's not a spellcaster. The ring won't do anything for her.
At
No,
least
but
he
I don't
kind of
trust you.
knows what consent is. I appreciate that.
If you let her touch the ring, everyone can hear me.
Cambria, touch the ring.
She's just gonna like hold out her hand, like
Before he does, you do something, I swear to God.
I'm not doing anything. You are absolutely exhausting.
You're exhausting. Gives the ring.
Your dull-witted retort, and as soon as you touch the ring, you hear your dull-witted retort makes this so much more convincing.
Ah, now we're in conference call.
Yes.
Cameron's just gonna be like, "Who's that?"
Booga booga.
The asshole.
That's the boogeyman. That's what's been living inside his chest.
I do have a name, if it pleases all of you.
I'm
I
giving
mean,
you
I
a
like
name.
Oogie Boogie.
Think you're an asshole.
I'll take a
Okay.
proper name.
My name is Donovan Morrow, the Shadow Lord of Falfost. First envoy of the Dread Hound, and Lich Lord of Shadows.
That's a lot. I'm just gonna call you Dawn and call it a day.
As long as you don't call me Donnie.
Donnie it
Hey
is.
there, Johnny.
From what I've seen, there's already one here, and I think we're all already confused, just by including Ervius in the conversation. Listen, I really appreciate Ryan continually playing himbos. It makes things so much more interesting. Because they're super sweet boys, but they're dumb as dirt. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it so much.
I like playing him.
It's fun.
Alright, Dawn. As nice as it is to meet you. I'm tired of you already.
Good. You shan't hear from me again. Not unless it's dire. And the ring goes silent. No glow, just a black band with a large amethyst set in it.
Cool toy you got here, Irvius. You can have that back.
It's the ring back.
Do you put it on?
Yeah.
As you put the ring on, over the ring's form, over that gem, you specifically see the visage of a skull.
Well, that's new.
What's no?
Only you can see it, but this will be the way for you to directly know you're talking to me instead of just a voice in your head. Is
Hey,
that better?
I don't know.
I'm not a complete arrogant prick.
Fool me.
I'm aware, but it's very easy to fool the masses. Now, I'm going to rest and try and recover some of my energy, so that way I can give you your patronage. In the meantime, don't do anything stupid.
I make no promises to you or anybody else.
I'm very aware. And the skull disappears for a moment and goes silent.
Oh, thank the gods.
This
Why
has
give me that
been
look?
an eventful day.
Tell me.
Yeah.
I need a fucking nap.
I need a shower.
I think you're all gonna have to wait.
Okay.
Why?
We have a problem.
Oh, don't like the sound of that.
Okay, what's the
Okay,
problem?
to be fair, I didn't mean to blow out the whole place. I swear.
You hear another voice over the intercom. You may as well come up here and find out.
No. I don't wanna.
I can come to you, or perhaps the
No.
civilians.
I'll be there in a second.
We're coming. Heh, that's what she said.
Till we get the Basham heads.
Okay, but definitely on the way there, I'm like, guys, I need y'all to think about this. Bubble gun.
Ooh.
Just think about it.
Bubble rounds for a rail rifle.
Bubble gun.
Bubble
Amber's
bullets,
face,
if you will.
Amber, you just like her eyes just light up, just like
Bubble bullet rail rounds.
Oh boy, rounds.
Love the alliteration. As you make your way up the elevator to the bridge, standing at the far side of the bridge is the voice of the void, Abel himself.
Can I help you, sir?
Perhaps he's going to offer you a bargain, a deal.
I'm listening.
I need some work done. And I only have so many void walkers. That's what you're calling them, aren't you?
I suppose so.
Same dapper.
These? And he snaps his finger, and 6 of them step through rips in the veil.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hello. Nice to meet you all.
So, my offer is you help me by tearing holes in the veil, and I let you all live. It's a pretty good bargain, if you ask me.
Here's
If
the
we don't-
thing. It's not, though.
But it is. You know why? Because I'm not the only one after you.
No.
You're carrying a lich soul. You're in a vessel ripped out of time. And you currently are the only means of stopping me. If you think I'm your threat, that's adorable. You see my void walkers here, and as you look over them, they're a copy. They are made to mimic the weave walker. And as you look over him, his appearance has changed drastically.
His skin is starting to gray to the point of being almost slate. His hair is just loose and mangled. And the spots on his skin that are not slate gray are that pure black, almost wispy essence of the void itself, seemingly devouring the space around you. My camera just went out. There we go. If you think I'm your biggest threat, you're insane. Because you currently are a walking grab bag of knots in the weave. And you know what that brings? Holds up his hand, and from the shadow matter that's covering his hands, he creates a perfect image of the Weave Walker. I'm offering you your lives and work. You won't get an offer from him. There's not even a person there.
Okay. Our only compensation is that you're not going to kill us.
You get to live, and perhaps I put you back where you belong. After all, this form you see is the merging of my two essences.
You were hotter before.
Conan
I'm
is
not
very
trying to be hot. And he snaps his finger and casts silence in the area you're standing. I'll give you a moment to think. You can make me your enemy. I will make this world and every world burn. Or you can work for me and be granted peace before the end. I'll send you all home.
But what after that? After you send us home.
I am the inevitability of all things now. So you'll live out until your worlds were respectively meant to end. I devour the endless ocean and begin burning worlds as they reach their apex. And you get to go home and live in peace. Pervious, you hear, I'm awoken to this bullshit. Fuck this asshole.
we agree on something.
Walk around with a target on our back. And make an enemy of the void.
You'll always have a target on your back, whether you're my enemy or the Weave's enemy. You know why? This ship was never supposed to exist. That ring should have been destroyed in Tirasil. Your lives should have ended already. Just not here. People are not meant to come to this purgatory. Do you understand that? This is a playground, a cleansing ground for the Weave Walker. Everyone who comes here was never supposed to be here. And the Weave Walker fixes that one soul at a time, making you forget everyone that he has ever killed, because they never existed. Do you want to see what the Weave Walker does?
Sure, I'll bite.
He holds his hand up, and immediately one of the monitors flares to life. As you are led to watch the scenes of the massacre on Deep Willow, watching as the Weave Walker systematically guns down over 100 villagers, half of the crew of the Knight Errant, and half of the crew of the Horizon Line, including prominent members like their medic, their first mate, you see, he goes through and culls everything that is an inconsistency. And in the end, everything here isn't supposed to be here. So, what I offer you is a chance to survive. After all, the void was always supposed to be here. The void is the weave's counterpart, the entropy that follows creation. And I am just its voice.
We'll think about it.
You'll want to think quickly if you're going to Deep Willow.
We're still about 2 weeks out from Deep Willow, aren't we? Give or take.
About 2.5. I'll give you till you reach Deep Willow shores. After that, my offer is null and void. Steps back, and you watch as, just slicing their hands through the air, the 6 Void Walkers disappear. He drags his fingers across the open air in front of him, opening a space in reality as well. Think carefully. You won't get an offer from the Weed Walker.
And disappears into the void.
And that's where we're going to leave tonight's session. Woo! Oh, God. So, reminder for our lovely audience, the party is now level 8. So, I know everybody's had some stuff on it. I want everybody to let me know what classes you're leveling in and what you are leveling. Or so we can roll like hit dice and shit.
Already done.
What, you did all yours already?
Yep.
Hype. What'd you go?
Monk.
Monk. Nice.
I went
Ooh.
with Tensei baby.
Did you go 4 levels monk?
Yep.
Nice. So
I
4
don't-
barbarian, 4 monk. Ooh, and now warlock as your next one. That's gonna be fun.
I don't know what I want to do.
Cambria, what are you going?
I have questions about the subclass thing.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me open the 5.
Ryan, I just realized something so fucked up. You know what you have? An object worth well over 1,000 gold.
Wait, the ring?
Oh, it's well
way
over.
more than 1,000 gold.
Oh no.
You can sacrifice the ring, which would sever your patronage, and effectively seal Donovan Morrow.
Do it. Do it.
Duh. Really?
Really? It
I'm
seals
glad
it
I
to
draw
the
that
card.
card then.
Yeah, so you can do that, and I'll get you something worth equal value if you want to do that. Let me know if that's something you want, and we'll go through with that.
definitely I want to do it.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, let's do this. Items. And you know what? I'm going to keep it tier to tier. It's going to be an artifact as well. Artifacts.
Just went through all that trouble to get that artifact out of his chest, and now it's gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
I
So
really appreciate this.
with the subclass thing, when do I only level in one subclass at a time, like
No,
regular
so
multiclassing, or do I get both?
so if you take both, you get them both equally.
Okay.
The idea is that whenever you would get an ability score increase is when you would take that second subclass.
Right.
So, like,
Okay.
every time you get an ability score increase, you'll be able to put in for another level of that second subclass.
Okay. I forgot that it was ability score increase based rather than. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, I gotta roll on this real quick because this is gonna be good. Pervious, I hope you like long swords because you should know this one very well. You've used it once before.
Oh,
It's the one that Argon, or not Argon, Arcus gave to Vigilance. So I'm gonna post this in your thing real quick, and I'll post those properties in just a sec. But yeah, so Kayla, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have to get.
Class-wise?
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that
Okay.
when I've actually got free hands.
Yeah, that would help. And Andy,
I'm staying straight fighter.
Straight Fighter, and are you multi-subbing?
I think so. I have 2 ability score increases in these level ups, so I think I'm gonna use one of them to multi-sub.
So, well, so yeah, that's true. You do have 2 ability score because fighters get them at 6 and 8. So realistically, keep in mind if you're looking at fighter subclasses and all that, classes, I think fighters have like 5 tiers. So if you're getting, let's see, fighter, martial archetype, here we go. So yeah, they have 5 tiers. So if on any of those ability score increases you skip, like you have to spend 5 ability score increases to get the full subclass on the secondary one, which is actually funny because you get your secondary subclass finished up right after you get your primary. Because ability score increases for fighter are 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, and 19. So, yeah, like you'd have 1 free ability score to play with still after your first one. Because your first one you spent on ability score. And if you spend another one, you would need to spend 5 to get the full subclass, or however many you want in that subclass is however many you have to spend on it, based on the mechanics we're going with. Also, B, which cute one are you talking about? The one with the cute face. Gotta tell me, partner. Say hello, partner. I need to not Southern Daddy that. But yeah. So there's that for you guys. Ryan, I'm almost finished with yours. I just have to roll the bonuses on it. That one right there. There's multiple. There's multiple that ones right there.
Listen, I came in here saying I look like hot garbage. There's no way it's me.
That's a lie.
It's them.
That's a lie. You don't gotta lie to kick it. I hate that saying so much, but that's one of Jesse's favorite sayings.
Oh.
Let's see. Here we go.
How you can sleep through me being loud is a mystery.
Babies, man. They're hit and miss. Damn it. Come on.
You can't even see him. He's not even in the screen.
I want to see the baby.
That's how you get kicked off of Twitch.
I mean, sometimes.
That's what OnlyFans is for, okay?
Baby breastfeeding videos?
I mean,
There's got to be an audience for that.
I'm sure there is.
Like, there's no doubt in my mind that somewhere somebody's like, yo, baby breastfeeding videos on OnlyFans. I need it.
I was gonna say OnlyFans would probably be.
There we go. That's
It's a whole
3 of them.
sub genre, just hashtag BBF.
Go, there's that. What is beeping at me? I don't know. There we go. Alright, well, while I'm closing up shop here on these, guys, be sure to check out all our lovely stuff. You can check out my beacon on my TikTok and Instagram and all that. It's literally everywhere. That'll get you to all the good places. Or if you want to check us out on TikTok, and you don't know our TikToks, first off, shame on you. Second off, do !TT, and you'll get all our goodies. Yeah, just like that. You can find us on TikTok. Got a code.
Can't forget the fun fact.
Fun fact indeed, yeah. But yeah, be sure to check out our stuff. You get 10% off W when you use our code CLTTRPG. Awesome energy drink. I literally am waiting for my next paycheck so I can order my Dutch. In fact, found a great store, and Jess and I bought new shaker bottles for like dirt cheap, complete with the little thingy done. So I'm all ready for my W.
I've got my Debbie stuff in my shopping cart again. I'm like you. I'm waiting to get paid,
Exactly. Paycheck's gotta come.
including that pretty pink shaker.
Oh, well,
I
so
actually
Jess,
saw the shaker with the little sample of the passion.
Mm-hmm.
that's actually
Deal for $10.99.
They got
It's a
good
pretty
deals,
good
and
deal, guys.
they got gear. They got hats. They got beanies. They got shirts and jackets and stickers. They got stickers, guys.
Oh yeah. I'm
Stickers.
literally just gonna buy a W sticker and put it on my bottle because while their bottle is very reasonable, I bought this for $7. You can't beat that.
Oh.
So, with my little springy ball. I didn't know what these were for the longest time, the whisk balls.
Mhm.
Had no idea what this was. We just had one, and I had one of these shaker cups and didn't know what it was. And clearly, I'm smarter than Ervius.
Hi.
Hey, what are you?
Hi.
What are you talking about? Oh, I just
What are
went.
these shaker things?
I went
What
hard
are
wrong there.
protein powders?
What are you talking about? That's the whole reason we bought Jess hers, was so she could have pre-workout. That's the whole reason. But yeah, be sure to check our stuff, guys. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Oh goodness.
I'm gonna get there. Okay, bye.
Bye.